MP came ready to play. What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. So Dallas will get the first possession. Well, thinking back to last year, the first ever NBA Cup, the Lakers beating the Pacers in the final 123-109. And LeBron James was named MVP of the tournament.
And Anthony Davis went off in the final, 41-20 for the Pacers. Yes, they lost that championship game, but the experience was huge for them. I think really helped them with a deep playoff run.
And how about this run to the NBA Cup championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Big men on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point guard.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Out to White. Over to the left wing. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Mr. Perfect.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Gafford. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And stolen by Williams. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Doncic, picked by Williams. Here's Mr. Perfect. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Fires the three, and he knocks it down. Good looking through there from Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect's got 21 in the game. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Doncic, and Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Washington. Still scoreless. Just 5 on the clock. Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Patrick Williams. Timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Derek Lively. Ante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the power forward.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was his highest output of the season. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Exum passes to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. Chicago with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here is Irving. Shoots over Dosunmu, and that one's good, Irving.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Chicago.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Shot clock at 3. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Morningstar. No good on the triple. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Hardy passes to Exum. Lively a screen on Levine. Exum's shot is off.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now, here is Irving, coming off 31 points last game. The shot will not fall.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Launches it. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Lively sends a screen for Irving to halt the run, and the rejection by Smith.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Hardy passes to Exum. Irving for 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 7.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Takes a 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The Mavericks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Exum deciding where to go with it. Here's Irving. The wing jumper off target.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. This one for 3. That shot no good. And so it's Chicago out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
When I look at Dallas, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Bulls.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the...
That is more than enough of a...
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Kobe White is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Produced screen on White. And on the way from Irving for 3.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Pass to White. On the wing, Levine. Hits it from 3-point range. Levine's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks. And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Here's Mr. Perfect. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards, but man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And that one's good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Morningstar, a 3-pointer, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Crafty move. And Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 17 now.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
For Dallas, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. They get it again. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 20.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Another bucket. Wow!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Mr. Perfect can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Doncic has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. Here's Mr. Perfect. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And he banks in the layup.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From downtown. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Ring shot on the way. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago. They stormed through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and he's...
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads.
Jonathan in the back.
How do you avoid a letdown in intensity when going from playing for a championship to being just one of 30 teams again?
You know, tonight shows that we're not just one of 30 teams. Every team in this league wanted to win this thing. A lot of them thought that they were going to win it, but we're the ones who came out on top, and that should tell you everything that you need to know about our intensity.
Call the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.